Right, we're back here at Berragoon, and I am catching up with Matt Davidson, who's a reasonably humble man, actually, because I just listened to Jimmy and tell me a few of the hats you wear. Firstly, mate, this horse event, if you like, Matt, it's massive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's grown over the last sort of 10 years. I was part of it when it first started, and it was just a little sale. We set up some horse panels in the arena, Campdraft arena over there, and I can't remember exactly the lots, but it would have been under 50 horses, and it's grown to well over 150 this year. So yeah, it's come a long way, mate. Yeah.
I think I know you're associated, but how did you get associated with it? Because you're Pittsworth, which is a day or two away from you.
Yeah. So Jimmy. My first connection with the Grillses was Jimmy and I actually played against each other. I was playing for Queensland, he was playing for New South Wales at the first sub-junior competition for Polocross at Camden in Sydney. Yep. Back when we were 12. And we both have a passion for the game and made a few international teams together and have done a few trips. And then I actually lived here for 6 years with these guys, and we've become like family. So he's like a brother to me, really.
Rude question, how young are you?
30, mate. Yeah.
And Jimmy, similar age? Or?
Yeah, we're the same age. Yeah, born. He's born at the start of July, and I'm at the end of July, so there's only a month between us in age. Yeah.
So you're the Australian number 3 at the minute. He's the Australian number 1. Like he tells me, you go pretty good at it.
Not too bad, yeah. I've probably got to give him a fair bit of credit. It's a team sport, but I play my role, and we have a good connection on and off the field, and it seems to work. So,
how many in a team? Like how many riders in a team? I know there's 3 on the ground, do you call it ground or
on the field?
On the field at any one time. But do you have reserve riders, or is it pretty much the 3 of us? Yeah,
so like at your normal club competitions, it's a 6-man team for each side, and 3 of you go on and play, and then that chucker has 6 minutes off while your other chucker plays, and it rotates like that for the 4 chuckers or 6 chuckers that you play.
Yep. So. And that's the same for Australia, isn't it?
Australia's a little bit different. Like we just went to the World Cup in South Africa this year, and it was a mixed team, so 4 ladies and 4 men for your country. So that does bring in a reserve player for each side of the chuckers. The coach will send 3 of you out, and then we've got a man sitting on the sideline. The girls will go out, same thing, and then we can rotate a player in to change it up or help out where it's needed. Yeah.
You guys got beat, unfortunately, by South Africa, but you just recently went over there. Do you take your horses, or do you go over there and horses are provided for you? Yeah,
that's probably one of the main reasons. We were heartbroken. We went down by a goal, but it's so tricky. All the countries say it. We're so dominant here in Australia, and South Africa is so dominant over there because you ride a pool of horses when you arrive. The host country puts them together, and you draw them when you first get there, and then you get a couple of days to ride them and get a feel of them, and then you go out and play to win for your country, win a World Cup. So it's a pretty big effort to win one away from home.
I apologise for that, but the glare's just getting a bit too much. There is a fair bit. How did you get involved in it? Like Jimmy was through family and wanted to push. Was it the same for you?
Yeah, 100%. I'm the 3rd generation Davidson to play. Grandparents played, and then Dad plays, and Mum's always supported it. She's never played, but followed us around everywhere like good mums do. And I've got 2 younger brothers that play as well. My youngest brother doesn't play as much anymore, but my middle brother and I are still heavily involved, and we got partners now, and they're heavily involved as well. So pretty much just family has got us into it, mate.
What's the best part about the sport before we talk about some of the other things happening this weekend?
It's just great family sport, it's team orientated, and you can come away with your family in camp. You play right from little kids through to open competition, and a lot of the time at the club stuff you play with your family. So we can all go and play as a team on the weekend and with our truckload of horses, and it's just great.
Tough to make the Australian team, like you guys are mates, so you don't just get in there because you're mates?
No, it's been a massive, it was a dream of mine to play in a World Cup. You're picking 4 blokes out of the 4,000 players that are in the country, so it's definitely not. It's been years of just chipping away, and the selectors obviously saw something in our Jimmy's already played in a couple of World Cups, but saw something in me playing with him there, and unfortunately we came up short for him, but yeah, no, it's definitely not an easy thing to do, that's for sure.
Every 4 years? 4 years?
Yeah, every 4 years.
Got a little way to wait for the redemption. Where is it next time?
Well, I don't know exactly. It's just hard because you need the country that hosts it needs to pull so many horses. It's South Africa and Australia have been the only two to sort of. England did host one early on, but yeah, just finding the horse flesh to horse all the countries. So my guess would be back in Australia next time, but I'm not totally sure, mate.
I better make sure I keep in touch with that and keep to cover it. Right, we're here at Berragoon and the auction's about to start. We're starting to move some of the surrogate mares and foals on, and that they have. The words left me from it, but basically incentive drafts. Here, you've won. Jimmy tells me you've won the Polocross twice, and the Campdraft twice. You actually won it last night as well. These are an amazing concept, the way these auctions work, but it must be cool to come back and be able to win them as well.
Oh, 100%, and just like I said earlier, the way it's grown, I think the first incentive camp draft was only 40 or 50 odd nominations, and it was up over 100 last night, so to win it again with it being as growing as big as it has was pretty cool.
And good competition here too.
Yeah, unbelievable. Like the camp drafters have all started to get involved, so you're not just riding out there and competing against no one. Likes of Trab Bandy, and they've got Will Durkin down this year judging for him and that. So it's unbelievable. Good
thrill.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
must be good when you got someone like Will, and he's as good as there is at the minute in the sport. Being there as a judge, it's a great honour for these guys to be judges. So it must be good, knowing that he's cracked the whip and give you the score that. Gets you a win?
Yeah, well, I can't give him the credit for the Scotty Bandy actually judged the incentive, but
Scotty doesn't need encouraging.
No, that's it. He's done it since the get-go, and he does a wonderful job. Will's down doing the Open and the stay-in draft for these guys, I think, this year. But it was pretty cool, the little incentive afternoon fun that between him and Trab Bandy yesterday. Like, Will's never ridden any of the horses that he hopped on, and just the timing of those sorts of blokes is unbelievable to watch.
Did you enjoy that? Like, I'm upset that I missed it. I thought it might have been on today, but they said last night. But did you enjoy, you'd know Trav a lot better than Will, to see someone like him come down and see what he can do on a horse and actually come out on top as well?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. He's an absolute competitor, and he's awesome to watch on a horse, isn't he? There's just like nothing else. So, it was cool to see it in the flesh, that's for sure.
Well, I was going to say, that's probably one of the things that the sport of camp drafting doesn't sell well enough, is how good some of these Emma O'Shea's just across there, or Emma Webb, decorated horse people, Scotty Bandy, Travis, Emma, we're talking, Man from Snowy River, winners, all of them in their own rights, a couple of them multiple times. You get to watch them, but you can actually talk to them. You guys can ride up on a horse and be parked right next to these high quality horse people in the camp. It's an amazing sport in that sense.
It is, yeah, you're dead right. It's and they're, until you get to know people, they're normal people. They're happy to give you a hand. Like that's the best part about them. And the other bloke we probably haven't mentioned too is Michael Hiscock here judging the challenge for him as well. Like, he's another
bugger him, he's okay.
He's a super competitor as well, and always been happy to give us a hand. So it's awesome to hang around with those sorts of people.
How much drafting do you do?
Not very much. I try and do the Pittsworth one, like the local one at home, and then we generally draft here every year, but other than that, not a hell of a lot. Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, only probably 2 or 3 a year, if that.
You might have to get more into it, mate. The prize money being on offer and things like that, but you don't ride this weekend either, I would imagine, in the Polo?
Yeah, so we're playing in the Polocross this weekend. Yeah, we just played our semi-final this morning and ended up making it to the final. We won by a goal, so we'll play tonight at 6 o'clock against BCS and see who's the winners this year. So
can you win? This will go up. This will probably go up afterwards, so don't stress.
Yeah, right. I mean, anything can happen. Yeah, it's just the fall of the ball, and who wants to compete the hardest to get it, I suppose. Yeah.
Matty, thanks for giving me a bit of insight, mate, into Polocross especially, but drafting and performance horses and this whole sale, mate. I really appreciate the time. Auction has started. I think you've got to start riding a few horses through. Do you have to do that in a minute, or?
No, the ridden horses don't start till tomorrow, mate, but I'll just give Berragoon a hand with their yearlings to get led through and the mares and foals, so
Well done, mate. Thank you very much.
Cheers, thanks
for the insight, and I'll hopefully get a bit more stuff done, and hopefully we see you at a few more camp drafts as well.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
Good man. Thank you.